You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodgers for Black and White Sports. Well, today the mainstream media is losing their ever-loving minds. Why? Because, they think they have exposed Aaron Rodgers in a lie. That's right, about his vaccinated, unvaccinated status. Now, of course, he threw it out there earlier in the year that he said, yeah, I'm immunized. Now, Aaron Rodgers is extremely intelligent. I mean, cerebral as hell. And I do feel like he picked his words very carefully at that one moment. And there's all kinds of conspiracy theories going on right now involving this. One even including Corona Bro himself, Mike Florio, on Pro Football Talk this morning, as he speculated that the NFL and Green Bay was not making Aaron Rodgers follow the masking protocols involved with being unvaccinated. Why were they not? Because they felt like that was an issue that was coming down. Remember when Rodgers was talking about retiring literally the weekend before training camp started? They believe this was a behind-the-scenes concession, wink, wink, nod, nod, between the league, Green Bay, and Aaron Rodgers. Hey, we're not going to make you wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. Or he might have even walked away. Well, we don't know. I mean, that's purely media speculation. Well, in walks ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, and we know Stephen A. is super woke. Stephen A. will carry out a leftist agenda on television. And, of course, one of the things they're all up in arms about is vaccinated versus unvaccinated. Now, again, we've said, and this is exactly the way I feel about Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a damn if Aaron Rodgers is vaccinated or not. I don't. Why? I don't feel like it's any of my damn business. Not a bit. It's something involving his medical. His medical. His, not mine. Not mine. It's none of my business. But you can go down in these forums and in these threads and look at people on certain websites when it comes to this, depending on the side of the political aisle they're on, they absolutely believe it's their business what your medical status is. What? You're out of your minds. It is none of your business. If you want to stay in the house forever and be afraid, and look, I've had COVID. I've had it. It wasn't no picnic. It wasn't. But that was my choice to deal with it the way I wanted to deal with it. Period. And it was none of your business or anything else. Well, I think that's why Aaron Rodgers answered that question the way he did. He also said he was using homeopathic treatments. Okay, if you feel like that's what you need to do for your own body, then you go for it, homie. I mean, I've got no issues with that. Again, why are we up in his shit over medical issues? Stephen A. Smith slams Aaron Rodgers as a coward and a liar. If you're not vaccinated, man up and say so. Okay. Aaron Rodgers cares enough about public perception. And guys, this is a left-leaning site, so they're going to say some things that I just don't agree with. Aaron Rodgers cares enough about public perception to lie about whether or not he was vaccinated against COVID, and ESPN's Stephen A. Smith called the quarterback out on it. Wednesday morning, Rodgers informed his teammates he tested positive for the Wuhan virus. It was soon after reported that Rodgers was unvaccinated, a shocking revelation considering the quarterback previously gave off the impression that he had gotten the jab. Interesting tidbit I can add to this. Mike Florio did say this morning he was receiving text messages from people back on October 5th that said Aaron Rodgers was not vaccinated. And Mike Florio self-admittedly said he did not follow up on it because him and Rodgers had a long, ongoing feud. Aaron Rodgers once famously said of Mike Florio, don't waste your time reading his crap, blah, 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 blah. Well, I think Florio and Rodgers got to a better place, and Florio admitted because of that, He didn't follow up on it. He didn't. Well, okay. It was soon after reported that Rodgers was unvaccinated, a shocking revelation considering the quarterback previously gave off the impression that he did get the jab. Okay, he gave off the impression. You can do what you want with that, by the way. Fearing the media response and how he would be perceived publicly, Rodgers answered the question, "Are you vaccinated?" by saying, "Yeah, I'm immunized." In reality, Rodgers was not vaccinated and not immunized against COVID-19 in accordance with the NFL or CDC standards. Rodgers reportedly considered himself immunized after he used a homeopathic treatment. Had to do with something to boost your immune system. Quote, "He comes across as a coward," Smith said Thursday morning on First Take. "If you're not vaccinated, man up and say so." He didn't want to get vaccinated, but in the same breath, he didn't want to have to deal with questions or potential fallouts of being an unvaccinated player. Again, why is everybody concerned about whether a player is vaccinated or not? I mean, Stephen A., Mike Florio, all these Corona bros, the same thing. They literally want a running scorecard of who's vaccinated and who's not. Last month, Rodgers blasted the current state of the media. Well, there you go. Claiming, quote, "The rules of the game are you must acquiesce with the woke mob at all times. The media is the real virus." Good job, Aaron Rodgers. But Rodgers added that he lives above the game, which could explain his decision to be deceitful about his vaccination status. Plain and simple, folks. Aaron Rodgers didn't feel like it was the media's business as to whether or not he was vaccinated. None of your business. Okay. I've got no issues with that. Kirk Cousins, Carson Wentz, Lamar Jackson are all prominent NFL quarterbacks who were publicly decried for their decision to skip the vaccine, but those criticisms mostly stopped once the season started. Quote, "You didn't want to deal with it," Smith said of Rodgers failing to admit he was unvaccinated. "You wanted the best of both worlds. What that brings into question is what else were you that way about? What else have you said that were you that way about in the past? Not only could you not be honest about that, with a smirk on your face, you tried to deceive everybody, and damn it, it worked." Smith ranted, and he said, "Yeah, I'm immunized." He gave the impression that he was vaccinated, and he was lying in caps. And I'm sure Stephen A. screamed that part out on First Take to give it more gravitas. Ah, stop it. Stop it. So, that's complete crap, okay? Again, the media and their... Look, the media and people on a certain side of the political aisle, once again, believing that it's their business to know what your medical business is. Look, if you want to stay in your house forever and not go out because you're that worried about this, and again, I've had it. I was sick as a dog, all right? Nobody's saying that it's a joke, but what we are saying is, look, you handle it the way you feel like you need to between yourself and your medical professionals. It is not my neighbor's business. It is not Aaron Rodgers' business. It is not anybody else's business what my medical is unless I volunteer that. And Stephen A. Smith believes that Aaron Rodgers had a responsibility to who exactly, Stephen A.? Who? You? He's got a responsibility to you to tell you whether he's vaccinated or not. Tell you something about his medical. Come on. You want to talk about entitled? It seems the woke media is feeling pretty entitled these days. I do not feel that is any of Stephen A.'s business. I'm not even Aaron Rodgers. It's none of his damn business. Or Mike Florio's, or Bill Simmons, who has slammed Aaron Rodgers now, or anybody else. I mean, hell, Chris Sims, Aaron Rodgers is your boy. You crushed him this morning over a damn shot. Absolutely pathetic. You are all pathetic. Good God. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. The media is the real virus. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.